Some movie characters are iconic in their own right, and some are made iconic by the actors who play them. Have you ever watched a movie and noticed a slight difference? Maybe it was something in their voice or something in their face, but there was definitely something off. Actors are recast all the time in Hollywood, and today we're going to show you which actors originally played what role, who replaced them, and why.
Join me in this circle.
There are mixed feelings towards this replacement. In the first installment of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Grindelwald was portrayed by Johnny Depp. However, Mads Mikkelsen will be taking over the role as Depp was fired for allegations of domestic abuse towards his ex-wife, Amber Heard. While Depp has not spoken out about how he feels about losing the role, Mikkelsen had this to say in an interview with Entertainment Weekly: "There has to be a bridge between what Johnny did and what I'm going to do. And at the same time, I also have to make it my own."
For freedom. For truth. And for love.
In Harry Potter, the series we all know and love, the character Lavender Brown was first portrayed by two black actresses, Kathleen Colley and Jennifer Smith. However, when the role grew bigger and more important to the storyline, the part was given to Jessie Cave, a white actress. Many fans have accused the filmmakers of whitewashing in this instance. The reason for this change was that as the part grew, the filmmakers needed an experienced actress to take on the role, and they found that in Jessie Cave.
Hi, Ron.
Batman is an iconic character and has been featured in countless movies since 1966. The character has seen many actors, and in recent years, the part has changed from Christian Bale to Ben Affleck to, as of now, Robert Pattinson. And it seems that Bale has some advice to give to Pattinson in terms of playing the role.
Don't listen to those guys, do his own thing. He's a fascinating actor, he's a great choice.
In Twilight, we were terrified of the character Victoria. She was first played by Rochelle Lefebvre in the original Twilight film and the second movie, New Moon. But the role went to Bryce Dallas Howard for Eclipse. Apparently, the change was due to a scheduling conflict. According to an interview with Howard, the two met at a restaurant to discuss the change.
The way the business is, there's this notion that it's competitive, and that's actually not the case at all.
Claire Foy stole our hearts as Queen Elizabeth II in the first two seasons of Netflix The Crown. While you might expect her to play the character for the duration of the series, Foy knew from the get-go that she would only be Queen Elizabeth II for 2 seasons.
We always knew it was only going to be 2 series, so I'm completely, from the beginning, it's always been what I've known.
As the story progressed and the Queen aged, the creators needed a new actress. They decided that Olivia Colman would be perfect for the role. In Batman Begins, the character Rachel Dawes, Batman's friend and love interest, was portrayed by Katie Holmes. However, she did not return for the sequel, The Dark Knight, because of scheduling conflicts. The role then went to Maggie Gyllenhaal, who was honored and delighted to take on the character.
I think it's important to make movies that people see, try and, really affect a lot of people with what we do, and so I'm really pleased.
In the first 2 Harry Potter movies, the iconic Albus Dumbledore was played by Richard Harris. He took on the iconic role because of his granddaughter.
And then your granddaughter said, take it immediately?
She said, if you don't do it, I won't speak to you. So I had to do it.
Unfortunately, he passed away at 72 after the second movie, and the role then went to Michael Gambon. Like Batman, Spider-Man is a beloved superhero that has seen many actors over the years. The character does not belong to one actor, even though the character has brought many actors to stardom.
Doing the Spider-Man stuff, I felt guided into it. I knew it was the right thing for me to do.
He's been portrayed by Andrew Garfield and, most recently, Tom Holland. He seems to be aging down. Along with Spider-Man is his memorable Aunt May. She too went through an actor change. For Andrew Garfield's era, Sally Field played her, and now she's played by Marissa Tomei for the Tom Holland era. Like Spider-Man, the character seems to be aging down. The change was noted by fans everywhere, as Aunt May is often depicted as an elderly woman, given the comics. Check out this interview where they talk about it.
Aging is natural and beautiful,
Absolutely.
and we shouldn't be like, I feel so strange about it.
Hulk was originally played by Edward Norton in The Incredible Hulk. But for the rest of Marvel's movies, the Hulk was played by Mark Ruffalo. The creative minds that brought the MCU to life decided to go in a different direction for the character, which is why the actor was recast. Despite this, Norton bears no ill will toward Ruffalo.
And Robert Downey, my dear friend, introduces me as, and now reprising the role of the Hulk,
Rebecca Romijn first played Mystique when the character was introduced in X-Men, but she was soon replaced by Jennifer Lawrence for future movies involving the character. The actress was replaced because the filmmakers needed to age Mystique down, as the movies they were making took place before X-Men.
I think it's fascinating to see it at the very beginning. When people chose sides, but you get to see why.
Famous actress Shailene Woodley was the first actress to play the OC's Kaitlin Cooper, the younger sister of Marissa Cooper. She was replaced with an older actress, Willa Holland. According to Woodley, the change was made because Woodley hadn't gone through puberty yet, and they needed a girl who had a body.
It had been 3 days before my birthday when I found out, so it's a great early birthday present.
In Friends, we all know Carol, Ross's first ex-wife. We first knew her with actress Anita Barone, but she was later recast with Jane Sabet. Although Barone only played Carol for one episode, fans certainly noticed a change. However, Sabet, who played Carol for the rest of the series, did an amazing job with the role. Barone left the role to pursue more full-time ones, as Carol was not a regular on Friends, so here's how Sabet got the part.
And I picked up the phone, and it was my agent saying, "Hey, remember that show Friends?"
In Netflix's popular show Big Mouth, Missy was initially voiced by Jenny Slate. But for the new season, Slate is being replaced with American comedian Io Adebri. This change is important because Missy, who is a mixed-race character, will be voiced by a black woman. Representation matters.
This is so cool and so funny and so different. This is like a dream job.
In the first season of Family Guy, the character Meg is played by Lacey Chabert. In season 2, she was replaced by Mila Kunis. The reason she left is because of Chabert's schooling and her work on Party of Five. It all worked out for the best though, because Kunis is perfect for the role of Meg Griffin.
There was an audition. I went on it, and then they said you have to come back, but you have to speak slower.
Rachel Weisz portrayed Evelyn Carnahan in The Mummy and its sequel, but she was recast for the third film with Maria Bello. Apparently, Weisz had issues with the script, which led to Bello getting the part. It was a dream come true for the actress.
He wanted me to do The Mummy, and it just blew my mind. It was my biggest dream since I was a kid.
We loved Dash from The Incredibles, and we loved Spencer Fox's portrayal of the character. However, the sequel features Huck Milner's voice for the character. Why? Well, nearly 15 years separated The Incredibles and its sequel, but the second one takes place right after the first one's conclusion. Spencer Fox had grown too old to voice the character. Here's how Milner landed the part.
Voice acting is really cool because it doesn't matter what you look like. You can just go into a booth and just say, "Oh yeah, I'm this character now."
Halloweentown is a classic Disney Channel original, especially during spooky season. The movie did so well that 3 sequels were ordered, with Kimberly J. Brown as the star, until the 4th one when she was replaced by Sarah Paxton. There have been several rumors about why this replacement occurred, much to fans' dismay. But this is what Brown had to say on the matter.
Disney decided to go in a different direction and recast the role.
Mike Myers is famous for his work as Shrek, but he wasn't the original voice for the character. In fact, the character was initially voiced by Chris Farley, an American comedian. Nearly all the dialogue had been recorded when Farley sadly passed away. Myers stepped in and lent Shrek his iconic voice. Check out how different these two interpretations are.
They judge me before they even know me.
They judge me before they even know me.
In The Office, Pam's mom, Helene, was played by Shannon Cochran when we first see her. While the creators wanted to bring Cochran back when we see Helene again in later seasons, she was unavailable. Consequently, the role went to Linda Pearl, and she did a great job.
Cake's really good. Oh, I know. I love when they use buttercream frosting.
It's nice when the same actor can play a character in every iteration, but sometimes a change is necessary. Whether it's because someone's too busy or they weren't right for the role, every actor does their best to bring their given character to life. As long as we get a good movie as an end result, we're happy. Which character role change surprised you the most? Let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching.